Hey guys, BroStack here, back again with another new video. On this video, we'll be working on how you can use the BroStack Billing System. We developed this system to help ISP owners to manage their ISP business efficiently. So it is very simple to use our billing system. If you don't have an account, you can just click here, dashboard. You'll be directed to log in. You can either choose to log in if you have an account or sign up. Let me demonstrate how this. The sign up or the registration form is very simple. You only need to insert a username, your unique email address, your phone number, password, and also a promo code if you are referred to this system by another ISP owner. So currently I have some credentials here that we can use to demonstrate whatever you want. You can also, if you are new and you want to test on the system, you can use the demo account, demo@brostack.com. That will be the email, and the password will be BroStack. Just log in and see, move later around the system, maneuver around the system to see what catches your eye. Just log in. Was successful. So this is our dashboard. This is how it looks like. You have your greetings there that we are greeting you. The countdown of the total SMS sent. So currently this is I think I've toggled the dark mode. If you don't want the dark mode, you can just click here to revert it to the normal mode. We have the dark mode. So on our dashboard, it will display the total user that you have on your system, the total subscribed clients that you have, the total active users, and also the license status there until the day it will expire. You can also click this link here if you want to renew the license, or if the license is about to expire, you can just click it there to renew. So apart from that, we have the package usage pie chart that demonstrates the package utilization as per the user consumption. We also have the monthly revenue graph that displays the total earnings that you've made each month, and also we have the user growth line graph that displays the total registration per user that you have daily, and also the active users combined line and bar graph that displays the total active users that we have been having daily, and also the network data usage graph. This one displays the total data that has been used or has been consumed by your clients daily, and also you have the customer retention rate section that displays the customer rate, customer retention rate. It will display the score here, and also we have the revenue forecast that able to project or predict your total earnings by the end of that month, and also the popular package utilization bar graph. This one displays the mostly consumed package of the it displays the graphs or the bar graphs as per the mostly consumed or most favorable package the user likely consumed. Like here for mine here, you can see the total mostly consumed package or the total like package or popular package is the 20 minutes unlimited package, and also you have the package performance comparison. Here it will display the total amount or average amount you have made per package. As you can see here, you can also filter if you only want a specific package, if you want the package data to be only displayed. Apart from that, on this dashboard section, sorry, you also have our AI assistant here. You can chat with it, ask whichever question you want. You can also greet it there. It can help you with whichever question you want concerning your business here, especially you are using our system. That's the only question or quiz that you can ask it. So with that said, I think we should dive on how to link a microtik to our billing system. You just scroll on the sidebar, scroll down until you see routing devices and click the microtik link. When you click it, it will redirect you to a microtik routers page. On this page, this is where you're going to you'll be seeing your online routers and offline routers. And this page is where you'll be it will be displaying all the status of your MikroTik routers. So to link a router, it is very simple. You just click here, link a router. You assign it a name. Let's say you can give it Starlink. Let's say Starlink 1. You will click here. You click here, or you go by the steps that you have been provided here. The first you enter the router name which you have done. After clicking that, you will see a configuration command. You just copy that command and paste it on your MikroTik terminal. So first, let us connect to the MikroTik. I have the Winbox open here, the older model. Just connect it. So the first thing that you do, well, you want to use this MikroTik and configure. Sorry. You first reset the router. You don't want to leave any default configuration on the router. Click reset, the router will reboot. It does not take much time. I think it doesn't take more than 1 minute to reboot and reset all those stuffs. So it is a applet series. So let us see. Let me just cancel here. We're just clicking here to refresh, to wait for the router to be available here. Let's just keep it, give it time. We can also try to use the newer version and see. You can just click here to refresh. I think we had opened twice that packet. You can also click here. So this one, we already had the MAC address here, that's why we can be able to log in. But if you reset it and refresh it, it displays on this section here. Let us just log in because we had the MAC address. You will be requested to set a new password. Just click here, set the new password and confirm the changes. You request an IP. You select the interface that introduces internet to your router. Then it was successful. After that, you can also check if you have files on this page. So currently we don't have any files there. You can keep the logs page open. Let me do this. I want this part to move to this section. Let us open the terminal here, and then let us log in. Put my simple password there. So first try to ping an IP to test if there is internet on your router. You can do that. You can also ping, let's say, google.com. That DNS was for google.com. You can see the response. So if that is okay, then the internet is available on your MikroTik. So the next thing you have to do is just click here, add the router. You'll be assigned this command here. Simply copy this command there and paste it on your terminal like that. And just boom. Wait for everything, for all the configuration will be automatically be done by this script. So you can also, I separated this screen so that you can also see the logs, and also the logs can also be displayed on system during integration here. If you don't want to watch the MikroTik section there, you can just go to the system or the UAI and watch. When it is complete, you will be informed that the configuration is complete there, and also your MikroTik will also display that the configuration is complete. Now let it just finish setting up the hotspot. So as I said before, linking a MikroTik with a system is very much simple. You don't need to do anything. You only need to copy the command and paste it on your MikroTik terminal. and everything will be done on your behalf. So there, our provisioning is completed. Just wait, the router will be available here. You just wait, you just keep it up, yeah. So we can see our router, give you the router information, the router board, the architecture, and also the free memory that we have. So here you can also, you will have several options. You can click delete to delete the router. You can also click here to reboot the router. It will reboot the router. That will be very efficient if you want to reboot the router remotely, if you're not available there or around the router. And this button, it helps you disable or enable hotspot sharing on the MikroTik router. So what I mean is, by default, during our configuration, we disable when a user purchases a package, he cannot transport another user. So if you want to allow the internet sharing among the user, if he buys a package and you want him to share, you can just click here, allow sharing, and it will configure your router again to allow sharing. You can see the rule has been removed. And if you want to disable the rule, you can just click block sharing. Very, very much simple. So with that, we have our router linked very well. You can visit even the page here, and the files were downloaded. Here they are. Very much simple. So the next thing we're going to work on is how to create a package first, and then we'll go to how to create a user. So to create a package, we'll just move again to the sidebar, scroll to the section finance, then select packages. So here you'll be given several options. You'll click the add plan option, just click here. In this section is where you select the package type that you want to create. You can either create a hotspot package, a PPPoE package, a bundle package, and also a free trial package. You can also start with the free trial package. You assign it a name, let's say 5 minutes free trial. You select the duration that you want it to run. You can assign it the speed that you want it to have. Let's say upload will be that. The number of devices that you want that trial to have, the limit that you want, it will only be limited, let's say, to one device of the user. And also you can set your advanced features here. You can enable the burst threshold. Let's say your burst limit can be 6 meg, and the threshold, the time that you want the speed to kick in. Here you can set, let's say, 5 seconds. Just leave it at 5. You can enable or disable. When you enable the package will be available on the captive portal. And if you disable it, if you click disable, the package will not be available on the captive portal. So you just click create, and the package will be created. You get an alert that the package creation was successful. So if you want to create, let's say, another package, let's say a hotspot package, just click hotspot. Let's say 2 hours, let's say 1 day premium unlimited, 1 day premium. You select the duration. Let's say it is 1 day premium. Select the duration. Let's say 1 day. You can assign the speed. Let's say 3 meg. Let's say also the speed to be 3 meg. You can give it the price. Let's say 40 shillings. Number of devices. Let's say 10, one device. So here, the number of devices, what it simply means is that if a user has an account, let's say his account is, let's say, Vincent or BR26 something, the number of devices, if you limit to one, then it will only be available to one device. That account will only be used with one device. If you say two, that account can be used with two devices simultaneously. You can also enable the burst, or if you don't want, you can just leave it like that. Then you create, that package is created. You can see here 1 day premium. You can also edit this package if you want to make changes to that package. has to say, let's say 35 Kenyan shillings, you can do that. You can also delete that package. You can also delete that package. And here we have the filter tabs that you'll be using to filter the packages. If you want to only see the hotspot packages only, if you want to see the PPPoE packages only, if you want to see the bundle package only, if you want to see the trail package only, yeah. So let us try to to create a bundle package. Just simple. Let's say 6 GB for 3 hours. Select the duration. Let's say 3 hours. It was 3 hours. Let's say the speed. Let's say the price will be 25 Kenyan shillings. Number of devices 1. You, this is where you enter the data quota, the limit that you want the package to have. That will be 6 GB. So I've entered here 6 GB. You can enable the advanced features if you want. Let's say you can say 7 meg. No. Let's say 4 or 5. 5 will be okay. Let's say the threshold will be 4 meg. The pass limit, let's say 10. 10 will just be fine. And then you click create. It will create a bundle package for you. You can also search for that package here. Let's say it was 6. Yeah, you'll get the 6 GB package. So the next thing we're going to do is create a user. So creating a user is very simple. Just visit the user page. You can also filter there. If you want to see subscribe users, you can see there. Like here we have 3 subscribed users. If you want to manage also the users, yes, you will continue creating the user. So it's very much simple. You just click add user. A model will appear. It will have the account type. What it simply means is you want this user to be a hotspot user or a PPO user or a bundle user. So you can just say bundle user. Let's say bundle one. Let's say this. Let's give it a simple password 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Let's say let us guess this number. Let's say 68 0. Let's say 98. You can also sign a package. Let's say 1 day premium. You can add expiry. Let's say 17. Let's say at the same time 1021. And then you click create. The user will be created successfully. The same way I've created a hotspot package is the same method you use to create a bundle package or a PPPoE package. So another thing with this system is that when you create that user, the user is assigned an account number. So there's several actions that you can perform to the user. You can click here to view the user's detail, edit the user, suspend the user, and also delete that user. So if you click the view details, you will see the user's data, that is the account number, the status of his package, the username, the phone number, the current plan that he has, also the plan status. So the first status is the status that display whether that user is suspended or not suspended. So currently the user is active, meaning it's not suspended, and also the expiry date, and also the user type. Here is where we selected either the user can be a hotspot user, a bundle user, a travel user, or a PPPoE user, and also the data limit. If the user is not on the bundle package, then it's limited. And also the remaining data is also limited. So this account number, it is very useful to users, especially when the user wants to be paying through offline or wants to make payment offline. You can just use this account number, use the pay bill 4551995, and use the account number ACC #838930. This account number are unique to each and every user. So if the user wanted to pay offline or wanted to use the offline method to make payment, that is using the STK step by step entering the account number details. If the user will not be using the SDK prompt that will be prompted on the captive portal, this will be very useful. So the user will be only required to have this account number and the pay bill. So just even the messaging that we have is send the account number to the user, so the user will be able to know his account number and the pay bill that he should pay the amount of. So the amount he should pay is the exact amount of that package that he wants to buy. And also this account number is very useful to PPPoE users. So if you have a PPPoE user, the user will be using that account number to be making payments to you, so that it automatically, or it is the user account is automatically activated. So here you can click edit user. If you want to edit this user, you can change his password, username, phone number, or even the package. And also we have the action of suspending that user. You can suspend that user. If you search the user, his status will be suspended. You can also suspend that user. And also you can delete that user. Here you can just click here, delete the user, and the user will be deleted successfully. On the active user section, here it will be displaying the active users that you currently have, but I will show you by the course of the end of the video. So I will purchase a package on my phone, then we'll see how it works. So in the vouchers section, here is where you create the vouchers, and you can send the voucher to your specified user. The user will use that voucher as the username and password. So to create a voucher, simply click create voucher. You select the package that you want, let's say 1 day premium. You select the voucher prefix, let's say we wanted S, let's say ST. Limited only 2 characters. If you go beyond, it does not allow you. So you can select even the voucher line, let's say 8, then you click create, and the voucher is generated successfully. So here we have it. You can just copy it and send it to the user. You can also delete those vouchers if you want the system clean. You can just also delete them. And the next section is payments. This page is where you will be able to monitor your payments daily, and also you can record your payments manually. If let's say a user paid you manually for a certain package, you can just record it here, keep your records clean, and also enter the receipt number if he had sent the money to you. And the payout section here, if you click here, it will display the let's say the payment data. It will display that payment was successful from the client, and most of them are usually successful because we only display payments that are successful that the user has made. So on the payout status, this is the amount that this is the function of sending the money to your payout account. You will be able to see which payments are pending, which payments have been paid, which payments have not been paid, which payments. You can also request a payout if you feel that there is a payment that failed, or pending has been pending for too long. Just click request the payout, and the money will be sent to you if it's validated that the amount was actually not sent to your account. So you can also filter here to see the total paid payouts that were made. You can see here the payouts were made to my phone number. You can just click here to see the amount you have made, or you can toggle it or slash the I to hide it. And also you can do several stuff here. You can also click here to see if the payment of this transaction was successful or not. Then you just click it there, then you see that payments data. You can also click this one here to see its payment data. So I think you can also filter. If you want to search for any payment from any user, you can use that to filter the payments from certain user. So our next page will be working on, I think, the license. We have not done anything about the licensing. So the license history there is where it will be displaying the total licenses that you have made. So currently this amount, 1 shillings, was what I was trying to test the system with to ensure that the system is working correctly. So you'll just be clicking here if you want to download the receipt. If you want to click to renew the license, you can just click here. If you want to pay the license early, you can just click here. You will be redirected to this page. If the license expiry is about 5 or less than 4 days, that is where you'll be allowed to make the license renewal. Just click here, and the license renewal will be active for you. You can also click here to turn to our page. The next section is the SMS manager section. Here's where you can renew your SMS. If you don't have your SMS API token sets, you can also send an SMS to your user. You can just click here, search list. I wanted to send a message to user Vincent. Let's say hello. If you have enough SMS tokens, the SMS will be sent successfully. So here you can just click here. If you don't have an SMS token, you can use SMS gateway by just renewing the SMS. You can just click here. If you want SMS units, just click the amount of units you want. Let's say 25 is for 10 shillings. You enter your M-Pesa phone number, then you click pay. You'll be directed to another page where you will complete your payment. And this section is where we record all the SMS that have been sent to a user. So the next section is the support ticket section. Here's where you create a ticket. Let's say a user contacted you that he has a system failure or internet issue. You can just say, let's say this user had an issue. You can just create a section here. Give it, let's say, internet issue. You can give it a priority. Let's say user has internet problems. Then create that ticket. So this SMS will be sent to the user informing him or her that you have received his issue and you have created a support ticket that you will use to track his issue. So if you completed his issue and you have resolved the issue, you can close or mark it as solved. You can just click it as solved. And also an SMS alert will be sent to the user that his issue has been resolved. You can see here, issue close or status, or the status has been closed. So I think we can go to the next page. Is a report section or report page. So in this page is where you will be able to see all your trends and reports. You can see your daily earning statistics, monthly revenue, the revenue trends and transaction volume per each month of every year, the package utilization statistics, and also the revenue earned per package. You can also see here my 1 day unlimited has earned 7,410 there. Weekly, I think 750. 4 hours, 3,870. You'll be able to see. You'll be able to notice which packages generate a lot of revenue to your business, and also have the SMS statistic page where you'll be able to see the SMS that have been sent to users daily. Here you can see the total SMS that was sent. You can also see the user registration count daily to see the total amount of users that have been registered to your systems, and also revenue average that have been earned per user. The user in this page or this table are ranked according to the amount that they have generated to our system, and also we have a total bandwidth usage section where you can see the total bandwidth that each user has consumed. So our next page is we had done the microtext section, I think what you're left with is the audit section and the setting page. This audit section, this is where you'll be tracking all the activities that have been done on your system. You can be able also to monitor any activity that is suspicious that has been done on your system and you are not aware of. You can be able to track it here. You can also export the logs for further review. So here you can see even the users, you can see each and every log that has been done and it will be recorded. So here you can click here the notification bell to see the notifications that we have sent to you. So the next page you're going to is the setting page, which is a very critical page that we have to go through. So if you want to enable the dark model, you can to act like a hacker, you can just click here to enable that dark model. If you don't want, you can just click here, but let us keep it dark it somehow, or we can just leave it to be the model. So in this section, the first tab is the general setting. This is where you are going to set your ISP name. This is a name that will be available to your user when he visits or connects to a Wi-Fi and is redirected to that portal. You will see that name, like this one, simply I changed it to Wi-Fi Mtaani, like so. You will also add your customer support number. This one will be available on the captive portal. This is where the user will be contacting you in case of any issue. We also have the ISP tagline. I will show you where it is displayed. You can also trigger here the dark light mode if you want. Yeah, but let us keep it to the default one. And account setting, there is where you change your login credential, the password, username, and email. Also the logo is where you can change your business logo. You can add it here, upload, just select, upload it, very simple. Upload. If you want to delete the logo, you can just click here, delete. SMS settings. So currently we support Talks as the gateway, but in future updates will add several gateways. But Toxas is very simple even to get the API token. That's why we recommend it to our clients. So here you can just visit Toxas, register there. You'll be given an API token. Just visit the developer section. You'll be assigned an API token. Just copy it and add it here. That's if you don't want to use our SMS or don't want to be paying for SMS. You can just be it is just open and transparent. You can just be using your SMS API token. You enter your SMS ID, sender ID here, and click save changes. After that, the system will be using your API token from Toxasa to be sending the SMS. So PPPoE expiry reminder, this is where you can set the number of days that you want the user to be informed that his package will be expiring. Let's say if you set 1 day, the user will be informed that his package is about to expire in 1 day. Or if you want the package, the expiry to be in 7 days or 5 days, the user will be informed 5 days prior to his approval. And now the tab where it is most critical to all users. Here in this tab or this model or section, this is where you set your payout account. This is where you set how to receive your payment after the users made this payment. This is where you set which account the money will go to. So currently we have 3 options. You can set your mobile money. Second, you can set your pochi, that is M-Pesa pochi la biashara. And then third, you can set your M-Pesa till. So it's very simple. Just add your phone number, click save here, and the payout setting will be saved. If you want to set your pochi la biashara or till number, you can just click it here, click save, the money will be sent to your pochi. If you want to set it to a till, we request you to give us the merchant store number. You give us the store number. We use the store number than using the till, but it's just work like the till. We just send the money to you, but we'll be using your till store number to send the money. But the money will be received onto your account what will require you will not be required to enter your till number. Yeah, you will enter your merchant store number, and then you save it. The next section is setting the pruning setting. What this one means is you want let's say an inactive user to be pruned or be deleted from your system. You set now the number of days that you want this user to be deleted from your system. If the user does not have an active package or an active plan, you just set the number of days that you want the user to be pruned from your system. You can click 7 days, 14 days, 1 month, even 1 year, and then just click save. So the next section is the security section or alert. Here you can enable 2FA, meaning that anytime you want to log into the system, if you have enabled the two-factor authentication, an OTP will be sent to your email that which will be required to validate or verify that you are the correct user or the right user to log into that account. So offline router alerts, if you enable this, emails and SMS will be sent to your account anytime your MikroTik goes offline, or in case of power outage, whichever the case that makes the router go offline, you are informed or alerted that your MikroTik is off. So let us go to the next section, the system users section. Here is where you can create other users and assign priorities to them. So if you want to create a user, you can just click here, create a user, enter his username, select the role that you want the user. You can either make the user be an admin, an accountant, support, or viewer. You enter his phone number, you confirm the password, you enter the password, and click create. So you can also edit the user. So what this section means, these users, when they log in, they have different roles. They will not have full privilege on your account. They will have specific roles. So if a support user is logged in, you will only have or privileges to only edit to do what a support technician can do. If he's an accountant, they only deal with what an accountant can do in the system. So the next section is setting the templates. What this section currently means is setting the template that your captive portal will have. So currently the default template is what is set after provisioning the router, but I will show you how what I mean. We can just this is the link that the users are usually redirected to buy the package from. Yeah. So this is the default template that the user will have. You can see here, you can see the virtual packages that we created. Here are the bundle packages that we have created. The limited package. So if the user wants to click buy, you can just click here, add this number 4251 just click pay, and prompt will be sent to the user requesting for payment. But currently I will cancel it. You will see the response there. I have cancelled the payment. You can see that the request was cancelled. So we can change this template by just selecting another template. You can select the modern blue template, click apply. Let's refresh this page to see how the template looks like. Here is the modern template. There is a second template that the user will have or will be displayed to the client. We can also set another template. Just click here, select, just click here compact template. That will be another template that the user will have. It looks like this, that compact. We also have a Aurora glass template. Set it, then you can refresh here to see how it looks. This is how the Aurora template looks like. And also we have the final template, Cyber Neon, very beautiful one. Can also refresh here to see how the templates look like. There, you can see how it looks like. So that's it, that is done with. So the next section is the advert section. This is where you set your adverts, the advert that will be displayed to the user. If you click here, enable, the advert will be displayed to the user. If you want a video, let's say you want a video to be displayed to the user, or an image, it will be played to the user. That video will be played, like this one was a video, simple video that I uploaded there. It will be played to the user whichever time. If you want to disable that you can just click here and then it is disabled. So complement section is section. In this section you can complement our system. You can rate us, you can give us a 4 or 5 and write your compliment here and submit it. This one will be displayed on our landing page, so it will be available to all users that visits our billing system. The next tab is the referral performance. Here you can, when you create an account, a referral promo code is assigned to your account. So if you want to refer a user, you can just copy this promo code, send it to the user. He'll use that user to register to our system, and you'll get a 10% discount of their first of your license, and also they will get 10% discount on their license renewal. So another thing that we also have on our system is the affiliate program. So in affiliate program, what we mean is, if a user, let's say, let us go back, if a user is not an ISP admin, or he does not have an ISP business, he can also market this business and be earning some commission from our system. So you can just create his account here, set his username, email address, phone number, password. Let me log in. I had an account here. That it's not a must. It is not a must that the user is not an ISP, or it might be an ISP. So here you can have this was my referral code. I haven't referred anyone currently. You can set your payout setting here. You can set your phone number, till store, or phone number, or even the till number or till store number here. Another, yeah, you can also view the terms and conditions of the referral program. So that much said and done, I think I've done much on this system. The next thing, I think I'll just be showing you how the users are, or how the payments are made, and how the system work. But you can just try it here. This is the advert that is being displayed. You can see that. You can also add the links that the user will be directed to. Let me just click here and enable wireless. Let me enable Wi-Fi on the MikroTik so that I can show you how the payment works. Just here, visit wireless, enable, then in the wireless setting, let us set it as an access point bridge. Then apply, then click OK. Okay, so let us wait to see. Yeah, it has appeared here. So just make payment here so that you can see how it works. So just click here. let's just give it time so that it can direct us to the portal where we can make payments. Yeah, so there, this is how it actually works. The user is directed to that captive portal where he makes payment. So here you can select the plan. Let's say I wanted this plan 1 hour unlimited. I just set my number 0742513563. Then this is the payment. So a SDK prompt will be sent to the user. After successful payment, the internet is activated. Let me make payment. I have make payment. Payment was received. Access granted. For my laptops, the user will have to send his account data there. You can also visit the dashboard. This is where you will see the total amount that he has spent, the total data he has used, and also the IP that he has been assigned. Also, you can disconnect if he wants to disconnect there. You can just disconnect, or if he wants to log in, you can just click here login to be connected back to the internet. So when it does that, the internet is connected back again to the internet. You can see here MikroTik internet access. He had disconnected before. Now he has been connected back again. So with that much said, I think we have tried our level best to display everything that we have worked on this system. So for future updates, if you want any update that you want us to implement on the system, you can just comment on the comment section, or even text us, email us, and let us see and validate. If the update is quite simple, quite good, we can just work with it. So I've remembered another feature that we have not displayed here. Our, our system allows the user to create an account. We not only automatically create the account, but we also allow the user to log in or sign up. He can also log in if he was disconnected sometime or disconnected from the internet. You can use the M-Pesa receipt number to log in, and also the user can also sign up with his preferred credentials. So when he sign up successfully, those username, password, those credentials is what he'll be using to access the internet. So if the user also does not want to sign up, the account is automatically generated. If he select the plan, enter his phone number, an account is automatically generated for the user. So I think guys, I'm done demonstrating all the features that we have on this billing system. For any inquiries, you can just contact us at broexploit@gmail.com. That is our email for inquiry. So guys, peace out.